Global hot zones, the coronavirus spreading.
Fears grow of a global pandemic.
A huge spike in cases in Italy.
Hundreds of cases in South Korea. New cases reported in Europe.
The CDC warned Americans to be prepared here at home, that it's not a matter of if, but when.
Our top story this morning, South Korea reported 235 cases of COVID-19 on Tuesday. This brings the total number of cases in the country to 20,182.
Nigeria's Center for Disease Control has confirmed 3 new cases of COVID-19, and they've now been confirmed in Lagos.
Brings little relief in a South African township.
Like March, okay, actually February. We had shows towards the end of the month, and everything had to be cancelled. Like that was the beginning. That's when I realized, like, oh shit, this is something. Like this is serious.
I think I realized it was serious when I found out that people I knew had it, and not just had it, but got it twice. And then probably when I saw that, okay, all the big men in the country, most of them were dying left and right, most of my dad's friends, because they lost access to the abroad.
The 2-week lockdown, the first one, there was one before that, the first week. And then after we actually, the country came to a close of just Lagos, I realized that it was serious, because I didn't think that anything would make Lagos close down, shut down.
I realized COVID-19 was serious when I lost all my jobs. When I lost all my jobs and I sort of met people who were seriously affected by it, or who could be, because where I live is very old and very white, and when I saw how they're sort of secluded and locked in, that's when I realized, okay, this is really serious, and it's not a hoax or a joke, or people are dying. It's affected me financially in the worst way. I have not been this broke since I was a teenager. I mean, it really, really, in terms of my finances, it really devastated me financially. And I know I'm not alone. I mean, if you look around the world, you just see people who are just really, really suffering right now. So financially, it's been hard. It's been hard, definitely.
Whew, let's just say, oh, we're this close away to poverty. I'm laughing because it's so sad. I'm sorry, I'll stop now. Whew, God.
Actually, it hasn't really affected me. Still broke. Being broke.
Okay, so at first it was really intense. I was very broke, but then I started moving towards a lot of digital stuff. So I'm a media executive, so that spans across events, PR, branding. So I just focused on PR and digital stuff. So which I'm making quite some money, yeah. So started mid or terrible, and then it just and then it's balanced now.
So I think I miss going out to brunch. Mostly, I miss hosting people because I like to cook. So I miss hosting people over at mine and for dinner parties or brunch parties and stuff. So I miss my friends in general.
Peace of mind. if I'm being honest, because my anxiety is off the roof now. With like being at home and just like being by myself and having to like deal with stuff. So yeah, I miss having like just peace of mind.
My distractions. W bar, bar bar, SF. Yeah, I miss going out. I miss the Lagos nightlife. Yeah, that's what I miss most that COVID has taken from me. I mean, like when I'm going through something, I could just like go out, have a drink, but now like we're all forced to face like our emotions, and that's so overwhelming. I miss touching people. Honestly, I miss touching people. I'm a very touchy-feely type of girl. Like I love holding hands with my friends, I love hugging people. And with COVID, you can't do that because to do that would put another person at risk and you at risk. And having that gulf between me and another person has actually been really, really hard. It's affected me in ways that I didn't even realize. I didn't even know I was that touchy-feely until the option of actually touching people and holding their hands and stuff like that was taken away from me. That's when I realized that, oh, I love physical human contact.
Well, it's currently non-existent, so you won, COVID. You won.
It's been really intense, interestingly enough. I have had people who, like, honestly, a year ago, 2 years ago, I would have loved to have their attention. And as soon as I got it, like, from the people, I'm like, actually, no. So it's been interesting because I have been getting, that sort of attention, like, being desired by people. But I realized that I actually don't want that. Not at this time, maybe 3 or 4 years from now, but honestly, I'm not interested at all. Not even a little bit. I would actually say I fell in love with this pandemic. Within like a month, I started seeing someone and it was just so intense. I feel like because there's like nothing else to focus on, I just focus on work and every other thing I can pretty much sort out. But love is like uncertain, so like there's a lot of like uncertainty around it, and like energies, like the intense emotions and everything. So yeah, my life has been quite intense, but I don't know if I want to say like monogamous. I don't know if it's the whatever or that, but it's just I'm not trying to give energy to like more than one lover right now. It's just stressful. So yeah, the pandemic has been stressful in my love life, overwhelming, but I feel like I met someone that was pretty much like me. So it's all good. I'm definitely going to travel. I'm definitely going to just dip. I'm just going to travel, bruh. Like, I want to just go anywhere. Like, just go anywhere. Just leave. Just travel. That's literally my plan. I'm working towards that, which was meant to happen a lot this year. But, yeah, once that's done, definitely traveling.
I'm going to book a flight. I have the money saved up. I'm going to book a flight. And I'm just going to look for somewhere I can like dance in like all these clubs. Just because I just have to.
First thing I'm going to do when all this is over is go for brunch and drink a lot of mimosas. Like a lot. A whole boatload of mimosas. That's what I'm going to do when all of this is over.